And yet again, the Supreme Court fucks everyone in the fucking ass. What's new? It's fucking bullshit. If you're like, wow, what the fuck did they do this time? Well, here's what they did. They decided today that they are going to side with what South Carolina wanted, which was to not allow people with Medicaid to be used when they go to Planned Parenthood. And that now states are allowed to defund Planned Parenthood. This is hands down one of, if not the most detrimental thing that can be done regarding healthcare. Planned Parenthood is constantly being considered, oh, this is where people get abortions all the time, blah, blah, blah. The number one thing that people get done in Planned Parenthood is their annuals, their STD testing. Planned Parenthood is so vital for people who do not have health care or for people who are on Medicaid. Planned Parenthood is so important because Planned Parenthood allows people to take care of themselves, considering the United States doesn't take care of their constituents, doesn't take care of the people in America. Now, we will now have states defunding basically Planned Parenthood, which is going to be detrimental and more people will die, on top of the fact that the Republicans are trying to do this big bullshit budget bill, which is going to take $800 billion out of Medicaid, which is basically going to destroy Medicaid. And so about over 100,000 people will probably not have health care, and maybe even 15,000 people approximately may die every single year because they're not going to have health care. That's the severity of these types of situations. That's the severity of these types of rulings. They're all intertwined. So not only did the Supreme Court take away Medicaid users and participants from using Planned Parenthood, now if, God forbid, that fucking bullshit budget bill gets passed, then people on Medicaid will be just taken off all the way. And then they can't even go to Planned Parenthood because then states are now allowed to take away that funding. So Planned Parenthood is going to have to figure out how the fuck are we going to fund everything ourselves, considering we live in the most disgusting country that hates people and hates healthcare, hates helping people. It just is so vile, and I fucking hate the Supreme Court. It is so detrimental. Honestly, I don't even know how the Supreme Court is ever going to get back to where it ever was, considering how horrendous these Supreme Court decisions have been and how they are going to impact this country for years and years and years to come. It is absolutely inexcusable. I will never understand how people are so upset with people having the right to do what they want with their own fucking bodies, that they're willing to let thousands and thousands of people die, that they're willing to do whatever they can to ruin other people's lives just because they, in their stupid motherfucking brains, think that in the fucking Bible it's against abortion. Meanwhile, they're completely okay with funding a fucking genocide. They're completely okay with allowing Israel to just do whatever the fuck they want, implement all the fucking violence they want, which is also against the Bible, but they seem to forget that. Over and over again, I constantly don't understand why people just hate healthy people, why people are so for people to die, because they get money. They get money. Planned Parenthood is a truly an incredible, life-saving organization, and the Supreme Court just sided against it. That's the kind of hell that the United States people are living in, and it's something that is going to cause so much harm and so much detriment. It's horrifying.